It's 5:30 in the morning, so I'll give you a wee bit of insight into the day. I usually start the day with some sort of Barocca style drink. It just makes me feel good for the whole day. YouTube comments, probably a coffee as well. You know, we've actually got Kilted Coaches travel mug on our site, and I still don't have one. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Okay, it's breakfast time, and Stevie Boy is having 6 eggs and toast. And I don't want any comments about cholesterol because I don't have high cholesterol because I eat a shit ton of vegetables as well. And a banana. And an apple. Honestly, see some of these vloggers, they must just walk backwards and forwards all the time because you've got to set your camera up, do a bit of a walk off or doing what you're doing, and then you got to go back and get your camera. I'm not too sure how that works. If you are a vlogger and watching this right now, you let me know. Well, once again, I had to open the car, put the camera in, set the scene up, then walk back round, try and get back into the car as naturally as possible, as if you were already there. Yeah, I'm not too sure on this vlogging thing. It's a bit weird.
Well, it's time for another
Mindset
Monday. I think I sound the same every time I do that.
I know, so do I. We need to come up with a new way of saying Mindset Monday. Think of a new way we could say Mindset Monday. Answers on a postcard to the Kilted Coaches, Scotland Street, Scotland.
There is a Scotland Street, I think it's in Edinburgh.
Is it?
Is it in Edinburgh? There's definitely a Scotland Street.
So today's episode is all about time. But,
Oh, B-U-T-T?
in fact, butts are normally the Friday workouts.
This is
Friday
Monday.
videos. Before we go into Mindset Monday, Stevie Boy has got Rab's present from my holiday.
It's gotta trump these.
And it's appropriate for this video. And
Oh.
I specifically hinted that we should do a Mindset Monday on time because I wanted to give you this. Now, this is something that I know you're going to like because you mentioned something before to me. Ooh. And this is to show that while I was away, you held the fort like a trooper, did a fucking awesome job. Give me.
Happy days! No more cheap ass, eh? Oh, badass! Sweet!
But it gets better
Ooh,
because Stevie Boy got a matching watch.
same colour.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, sweet!
Look. And you know what? It gets even better because look.
Oh.
Watch this, watch this, watch
Yeah.
this. Stevie Boy has already opened them and set the time exactly.
Oh, look at that. Come on, let's be watch buddies. I'm going to take my old cheapy watch off. Do you know, clients of mine always question my watch because they're always like, they'll be doing like a plank or a wall set and they're like, how long have we been on here? I'll be like, 30 seconds. They're like, are you sure? I'm like, well, actually, I'm not sure because it was a cheap $2.99 watch. Probably runs backwards. Oh, mate, this is awesome. Oh, I can't get a wee string off.
Just leave the tags on.
There you go. I'll get it off later. I'm just so excited to be a watch buddy. It's like it's not in Friends when Chandler, Joey, does Joey
bracelet buddies.
That's right, yeah.
That's what they're gonna call us.
Oh man, look at that!
Matching watches.
Sweet! Oh yeah. That's funny that we're going to do it on time, right?
I know.
Yeah. Well, thanks very much, Mary. He did trump the glasses.
Yeah, that's pretty good, eh? That was supposed to be the joke present, but that's pretty good, right?
It's pretty awesome, there's nothing funny about it. Sweet. Oh, it's made my day. So, time.
Time is it?
It is time. So we did a video on time before, and it was valuing your own time.
Yeah, but valuing your own time and other people's time.
Today's all about how you use because we mentioned time as a currency.
Yeah, we mentioned the line, time is the only real currency there is.
Yeah.
Okay, there's lots of property and money and possessions and whatnot. However, time is the only thing that's, everyone's got the same amount.
You're just as rich as each other, really.
Yeah, everyone's got the same number of seconds in a day, which is
86,400.
86,400 seconds in a day.
How will you spend yours?
And now this is a currency that you cannot save. You can't build it up and put it into a bank account and spend it on a rainy day. You have to spend it each and every single day.
It's almost like Brewster's Millions. You seen that movie?
Yeah, he's got to spend all that money within a certain amount of time.
He's got to spend 30 million in 30 days to inherit 300 million, but he's not allowed to own anything at the end of it.
Yeah.
So, he gets to the point he's trying his best to spend it every day, and he finds it really tough. So, none of this time carries over, as you said,
If you've got 86,400 seconds in a day, how are you going to spend yours? And more to the point, we read a quote the other day. Now, how did it go?
Oh, it was brilliant. It was all to do with if you were given £86,400, and then one of your close friends or family, it could be family, sometimes happens like this, if they said, oh, can I have a lend of £500, say for example, and you lent them that money, and then they basically said, yeah, I'm not going to pay you back, would you turn around and say, you know what, have the other 85,900, just take it all, because they'd basically ripped you off of £500? You wouldn't do that.
No, you would take the rest of the money and you would never see that person again.
But you would cut your losses and just say, well, you know what, I've got £85,900 left. Yeah. I'm going to still enjoy myself with it.
You learn from your mistakes, you learn the lessons, you learn the people that you can trust, but you move on from it. Don't give it a second thought, because that's just more time that you're wasting and giving to the people that don't deserve it.
So if you convert that to time, so if someone upsets you for a small portion of your time, the equivalent of 500 seconds, what's that, 3 minutes? No, what is that? 60 seconds. God, useless at
we should have done our maths before we started.
Yeah. If someone upsets you, right, and steals 8 to 10 minutes of your life of that morning being nasty to you, are you going to let it ruin the rest of your day?
Yeah.
And a lot of people do. They let it set their whole day up.
You sit and dwell on it, and you get anxious. And not only that, it can then affect your health. Forget it. Move on. Don't give them another second, another penny.
Think to yourself, well, they've wasted 500 seconds of my life. I'm going to enjoy the 85,900 seconds I've got left today.
Yeah.
Although some of them will be sleeping.
And it begs the question, what do you spend your time on? You want to think, okay, well, a certain amount of time is spent sleeping.
Probably about a third. No, sometimes less than a third.
Yeah, but generally speaking, it is 8 hours. It's about a third.
Yeah.
Some of your time is spent working. Now, some people are in jobs that they absolutely hate. So once again, if that was currency, if that was actual money, would you spend a third of it doing something you absolutely hate?
Or would you just throw a third of it away, basically?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's the thing, is if it was money, you probably wouldn't. You'd say, you know what, why am I doing this?
Yeah.
Why am I spending all this money every single day on something that I do not like? And I suppose you've got to analyse as well how much you spend doing nothing. In other words, that's throwing your money away as well, in a sense, isn't it? Those seconds that you sit there kind of at a loose end, not really watching a programme or nothing, and not really challenging yourself, not growing.
Scrolling through social media. Now, if you're looking for entertainment, if you go to YouTube, for instance, and go looking for entertainment, that is okay. That's spending your money or your time wisely because you're being entertained. You might be looking for some education, hopefully from this channel. You might be looking for inspiration. You might be looking for a little bit of motivation. That's all okay. If you're scrolling needlessly through Facebook or Instagram or Twitter looking to be entertained, that's the thing there, is usually things like Facebook, you're looking for entertainment but you haven't quite found it yet, and you keep scrolling and scrolling, and before you realise it, an hour has passed and you haven't done anything at all. So spend your time wisely. Sometimes doing nothing is actually doing something, because you could be contemplating, meditating, reflecting. This is all very healthy things to do. So let's start thinking about what somebody would do if they actually had money. Now, most people would invest. You invest your money, whether it be in a savings account to earn interest, whether it be in stocks and shares, or it's just spending it or investing it on things that benefit you and your life. So think about time in the same way. Are you spending and wasting your time, or are you investing it?
And we would ask the question, let's just say you came into 180, Stephen wanted minutes because he said seconds, it was just too hard to calculate. I'm going to say seconds as well, it's 10,800 by the way. But anyway, 180 minutes. If you came into 180 extra minutes in your day, how would you spend them? What would you do with those extra 180 minutes? Let's just say you somehow defied the laws of physics and now had a 27-hour day. What would you do with your extra 3 hours, basically?
Where, and often the answer to that question will lie in what's missing from your life. You know, would you say, I would just sleep for an extra 3 hours because I'm that tired? Well, therefore, you need to look at your sleep patterns and what you do before and after bed and see if you can then change that yourself right now.
Might be spend more time with the family, you know, an extra 3 hours. Maybe you work too much, or maybe spend too much time at the gym, or maybe, I don't know, spend too much time with other social responsibilities. You know, if you're members of clubs that, you know, demand a lot of attention. I know a few people that are members of committees and boards and whatever else. They finish work and then they've got these responsibilities to do, and by the time they get in at night they don't have much family time. So, you know, you might want to spend an extra 3 hours with them every single day.
And each of these little things should be an investment of your time. It should directly benefit you rather than wasting that time, be it for your health or your happiness.
So put your answers in the comments below. We'd be keen to hear what you would do.
Yeah, if you had an extra 3 hours to your day, how would you invest that time? Let us know in the comments and we'll look forward to seeing what you guys say.
Oh mate, the watch is awesome.
I would like that.
We're like watch twins.
Yeah.
Should have put it on our right wrist just so we can do a son of a bitch. We can do it left-handed, it's just not as impressive, right?